Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Tuesday morning, and today is March the 4th. And I hope you had a great Monday. I hope you're able to get your week started in the right way. Get off on the right foot, and hopefully get things going and maybe headed the way you wanted it to go. But sometimes even even when you don't get off on the right foot, we get off on the left foot, we can kind of right that as we, get to the end of the day. And then now God has, he's blessed us with the breath to breathe here on this Tuesday morning. And I certainly hope this morning finds you feeling well, and hopefully you're well rested and ready to, tackle the opportunities that God has blessed us with here on this Tuesday morning. This morning, I want to continue basically on the same, realm as we did yesterday. This is part 2, the wisdom from above. And I'll read again James chapter 3, verses 17 and 18. It says, "But the wisdom from above is first of all pure. It is also peace-loving, gentle at all times, and willing to yield to others. It is full of mercy and the fruit of good deeds. It shows no favoritism and is always sincere. And those who are peacemakers will plant seeds of peace and reap a harvest of righteousness." Yesterday, we looked at 4 qualities of God's wisdom that make it so powerful. Its purity, its peace-loving nature, its gentleness, and its willingness to yield to others. Here are 4 more qualities of his wisdom that have a potential to change your life. First of all, the wisdom that comes from God is full of mercy. God is merciful to us. He shows us love, compassion, and kindness, even though we don't deserve it. He forgives us when we, do wrong. He chooses not to punish us, although he has every right to. And he instructs us, to do the same for others. Mercy transforms relationships. And if you forgive your spouse or loved one as God has forgiven you, you won't hold grudges. You won't bring up past offenses. You'll choose not to punish, even if you believe you have the right to. Instead, you'll look for ways to, show love, compassion, and kindness, qualities that build trust, strengthen relationships, and help them grow. Secondly, the wisdom that comes from God is the fruit of good deeds. It isn't theoretical. It's practical. It's more than just a theological concept. It's a useful strategy for, living your best life and, forging your best, relationship. It isn't words, it's deeds. We talked about love, compassion, and kindness as they relate to mercy. But what do they look like in action? Love looks like wrapping your spouse in a tender embrace after a conflict when everything, inside you wants to distance yourself and nurse a grudge. Compassion, it looks like sitting with a grieving friend for hours, listening, or maybe just, sitting in silence. Kindness, it looks like doing a household chore that your spouse dreads. And then thirdly, the wisdom that comes from God shows no favoritism. It isn't designed to, help the rich get richer. It isn't geared toward, type A personalities. You don't have to, be highly educated to understand it. It doesn't encourage an us versus them mentality. Anyone can be transformed by it. And then fourthly, the wisdom that comes from God is always sincere. Some people, they claim to offer wisdom, when what they're really doing is telling you, what you want to hear or reinforcing, what you're already convinced of. But there's no real wisdom in that. You can't grow and mature or learn in an echo chamber. Real wisdom stretches us, it challenges us, and it takes us out of our comfort zone. James, he concludes the passage by emphasizing that God's wisdom gives us a heart for peacemaking. That's a valuable quality in our bickering culture that we live in. If you let God's wisdom guide you, and if you you plant seeds of peace in your interactions with other people, especially those, who disagree with you, you will reap a harvest of righteousness. See, God will open doors that change not only your life, but the lives of others. I hope that encourages you here on this Tuesday morning. I want to leave you with this question to reflect on. How can you plant seeds of peace in your relationship with someone you don't get along with? That's a good one for us to think about today. But anyway, hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, Angie and I, we love you guys. We're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.